Here we go then, got it set up.
Here we are.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of
Satchel on video.
Satchel on video, yeah. So it is. It's a new avenue we're exploring.
Wonderful avenue.
This is indeed the second video podcast.
Yeah.
What can we offer the listeners today?
Well, the hustle and bustle of Cadico in a fine sunset evening in a nice autumnal world.
So it is.
And once again, we're on Cafe Corner with the Media podcast. We're here with our first video class here. Do you think it'll be our last one here?
Oh no, it won't be our last one.
Last video? Are we going to do a video in each location, or are we going to do several videos in each location?
Alex, as you know, this is going to be an ongoing project, so I would not like to say it'll be the last one.
I envisage many.
I imagine we'll be here in many a year to come. My moustache will be a longer one, a greyer one, thicker as well. Hopefully as thick as the man I saw the other day who sat with a red tracksuit top at my own corner cafe in Satchel. He sat there in his red tracksuit top with his bushy moustache and he was smoking a pipe, a briar pipe. Did you hear the sound that I just heard?
That's the sound of the muezzin, the azan, and it adds to the wonderfulness of this bustling Anatolian community that we live in. I really do love it here. I love it. I love it. Some of the listeners have been accusing us of planning this show. Planning?
Almost scripting it, as if we chose the timing to fit in. Like they'll be listening to this and they'll be thinking,
there we go again.
Oh, here we go. They've timed it perfectly.
Either they're doing the muezzin way too often, or they're timing it perfectly.
And I'm sure they're thinking to themselves, oh, those guys, they're bloody awesome.
Yeah, brilliant.
They're great at what they do.
The best.
They've timed it perfectly again with the Islam way of life.
Yeah.
And what am I going to say in response to that? Yes, we are awesome.
Brilliant.
And yes, we do have an intuition in which we can plan it. We can plan this in time with
the azan and it just fits nicely.
But let's not make any mistake here. This is not planned. This is utterly unplanned.
I would be offended to be suggested it was scripted.
We look forward to it, of course, but
every day.
We don't plan it.
No plan. So remember that. And what you're looking at is the street next to us in Corner Cafe. And you're seeing all the people that we see on a daily basis as they go about their lives. What's your favourite thing about being here? This Corner Cafe.
This Corner
Cafe?
Cafe.
Because it has become our haunt.
Yeah, it has.
And quite naturally, I didn't feel that I should look for another place. I mean, they can actually see the first place I drank coffee at here, the Fazl Day in Tuzkab. It was just there. They can see that on the video as well. That's the first place I had Turkish coffee. And I did like it, but this one's become the natural feeding ground.
Well, I like this because it's a T-junction.
Yeah.
On a T-junction, it's in the corner, so you've got various directions of traffic. And I don't normally like busy places. I don't like busy, hectic places where you're getting pushed around and you feel like sheep and everything. Especially when people are shitting like sheep as well.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Don't be trading in that.
And when they're wearing woolen coats as well.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Have you been spending lots of times in fields? Because they're not people.
Oh.
Those might actually be sheep.
Oh yeah, well I am from the fields of Norfolk.
Yeah, from the countryside.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting confused.
The people and sheep.
Oh right, so what, you're telling me you can't do what you would do with people with sheep?
Well, you can do.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can do.
You wouldn't object to me doing that?
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, if I came round to your house tomorrow and you were in bed with a sheep, I wouldn't be too keen on the idea.
Okay.
But I wouldn't hate you for being you. If you want to love a sheep, you love a sheep.
Probably best you don't ever come round to mine in the room. And, yeah.
Just remember, you can get the cow upstairs, but you can't lead it back down.
Sorry, I said sheep.
And I'm just telling you, remember about the cows.
Oh yeah, that is no.
I know Kuvan Byron's been around, some of his cows have escaped, but not you.
We got some tears. That's your attention.
Glad they're not in video.
Yeah, I say I'm certainly disappointed that she's not unbiddable.
Unbiddable.
Biddable. She does have a rather fetching cleavage on show. Yeah.
I like amongst the tears you find time to admire that.
Yeah. No, I was admiring it before the tears came. Yeah.
Is that why she's crying?
Yeah. But anyway, back to your
But
question.
we've had some nice showings though, as the people walking past.
Yeah.
We don't can't restrict it to one thing.
So as I was saying, as a trolley of cauliflowers and clementines goes past, I like this spot because although it's busy and it's frantic, I don't feel a part of it. I don't feel a part of that busyness.
I don't feel rushed.
No, I'm sitting here comfortably, chatting away, enjoying my drink, and yeah, it's funny how in places you can feel opposing feelings in that same place. Do you know what I mean? Depending on which side of the coin, which boot you're wearing.
So the coin
I'm trying to find.
So the bridges.
Yeah. What I mean in that, in layman's terms, is that we can be sitting here enjoying a relaxing coffee, watching an attractive lady fly, filming the podcast, whilst everyone else is frantically rushing around. Or we could be the ones rushing, whilst other people are sitting comfortably.
Yeah.
And it's funny how the gulf in feeling provoked by being in those two different situations in the same place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm not sure if there's any real sort of value to what I'm saying right
Well,
now.
no, I think it's fair enough as a point. I think, I mean, we're in our bubble here. We have a different perception of the world just from being sat here compared to the people who are walking past busily. Maybe they don't even notice us here. In their world, we don't even exist. Whereas in our world right now, it's all about them walking past. That's our point of being, is to watch. Well, the full point, the part of the point. So,
Yeah, and it's that whole thing of like when you're walking through a place, you don't notice the things that you notice when you're sitting.
Yeah.
And time passes differently as well.
Yeah.
I always think back to school when I was sitting in sick bay. I'd be sitting there in this little room where I'd go. Maybe I'd hurt myself. I'd fallen over playing football. That happened a lot. So I'd bash my knee and I was sitting there. I'd be sitting there and I'll be watching everyone going past. All my friends going past, getting on with their business. Not business, obviously it's school.
Their dealings.
Their dealings. None of that was going on.
No? Sure.
Well, maybe, but I wasn't involved in it.
Oh, we won't
No. That was
talk about that on camera anyway.
No, we don't. No. Drugs. No. What are you on about? And anyway, I'd be sitting there, and it would all be going along so slowly. Watching other people, I'd be envious that I wasn't part of that.
Yeah.
Time would be slowed down, but then I'd then be up and about again, my knees healed, and I'll be going past and I'll see someone else in sick bay, and I'll be seeing it from a different perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. almost looking into a window that shows you. Interesting.
What do you think the relationship is between... Oh God, we've gone over 10 minutes already.
Another 10 minutes already.
That's incredible. Jordan then. Well,
Does that mean we have to do a longer video? Or does it mean we can cut it short?
well, we can't cut it. That's not possible. We'll have to cut it at 11 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
30 seconds of wonderfulness.
cool things of the night.
Yeah, an evening. You gonna know?
So enjoy the rest of the video because it's going to be ending very soon.
Very, very soon. I hope you've enjoyed this short video of the place that we live, that we find ourselves on this fine autumn night. I
Okay.
bid you a farewell. Bye bye.
TCFN. Bye bye.